Welcome to Moonlight Adventures, where gentle, timeless tales guide little dreamers into sleep. Snuggle close, close your eyes, and let the adventure begin with Hansel and Gretel. Once upon a time, in a quiet little cottage near the edge of a forest, there lived a kind woodcutter and his 2 children, Hansel and Gretel. They didn't have much, but the family loved each other dearly. The children would gather firewood, help bake bread, and tell stories by candlelight. One year, the forest grew quiet and the food became scarce. One morning, Hansel and Gretel went walking deep into the trees to find berries and firewood. As they wandered, they saw something amazing: a house made of gingerbread. The walls were warm brown cookie, the windows were spun sugar, and the roof was frosted with icing. Gretel touched the door, it smelled like cinnamon. Hansel took a tiny nibble, it was sweet and soft. "Hello?" Gretel called. To their surprise, a gentle voice answered. An old woman appeared, smiling. "Come in, children," she said. "You must be tired and hungry." The house was cozy inside. There were soft quilts, warm tea, and little wooden toys on the shelves. But something felt strange. As the children rested, the woman's smile faded. For she was not just a kind old lady, she was a witch who had built the candy house to lure lost travelers. She locked Hansel in a cage and told Gretel, "You will cook for him until he is fat enough to eat." But Gretel was clever. She played along, pretending to cook, while feeding Hansel scraps and whispering her plan. Each day, the witch asked Hansel to stick out his finger, but he held out a little twig instead, so she believed he was still too thin. Finally, the witch grew tired of waiting. She told Gretel to light the oven, but Gretel said, "I don't know how. Can you show me?" The witch bent over to check the fire, and quick as a blink, Gretel gave a gentle push. The door slammed shut, and the spell was broken. Gretel rushed to free Hansel. Together, they found a chest filled with coins and jewels the witch had taken over the years. They ran from the house, through the woods, following birds and stars, until at last they saw the little cottage they called home. Their father ran out to greet them, tears in his eyes. "I never stopped hoping," he whispered, hugging them tight. And from that day forward, the little cottage was never empty again. It was filled with love, laughter, and warm bread every morning. Because no matter how far you wander, bravery and kindness always lead you home. The end. Subscribe for more timeless tales with Moonlight Adventures. Thank you.